Welcome to Channel Iron Speed. On this occasion, we will discuss about NGAD versus fighter jets. Su-35, the fight of different generations. In the competitive world of military technology, air dominance is one of the key elements in a country's defense and attack strategy. The United States and Russia have long been the two major powers in the development of advanced fighter jets. One of the exciting rivalries right now is between Next Generation Air Dominance, NGAD, America's sixth generation fighter jet project, and Sukhoi Su-35, Russia's flagship 4++ generation fighter jet. This article will discuss the comparison between these two fighter jets, focusing on their technology, maneuverability, stealth, weaponry, and operational strategy. 1. Introduction of NGAD in Su-35 NGAD, America's sixth-generation fighter jet. Next Generation Air Dominance, NGAD, is an ambitious United States Air Force, USAF project to create a sixth-generation fighter jet. NGAD is not just a single fighter jet, but an air combat system that includes manned and unmanned aircraft, loyal wingman. The program was developed to replace the F-22 Raptor and is expected to have significant advantages in future aerial warfare. NGAD is still in the development phase and many of its details are kept secret, but it is thought to have key features such as advanced stealth technology, operation capability with a companion drone, loyal wingman, sensors and artificial intelligence, AI, for network battles, energy-based weapons such as lasers, much greater speed and range than the F-22 Su-35, Russian fourth-generation fighter jet. The Sukhoi Su-35 is an air superiority fighter developed from the Su-27. This jet belongs to the Generation 4++ category, which means that it has some fifth-generation features, but it is not yet fully included in that category. The Su-35 is one of the most maneuverable fighter jets in the world, with major advantages. AL-41 F-1S engine with 3D thrust vectoring, allowing extreme maneuvers like Pugachev's Cobra Irbis-E radar, capable of detecting targets up to 400 kilometers away. Advanced weaponry, including the R-77 and R-37M, long-range missiles, does not use stealth technology thoroughly, but has a radar trace reduction feature. Although the Su-35 is one of the best jets in the world today, the emergence of the NGAD as a sixth-generation fighter jet raises the question, can the Su-35 match the NGAD in air combat? Second comparison of technology and capabilities. 1EI. Stealth NGAD is designed with more advanced stealth capabilities than the F-22 Raptor and F-35 Lightning II. The design will reduce radar detection to minimal levels, allowing the jet to operate undetected in a variety of missions. In contrast, the Su-35 is not really stealth. Although Russia has reduced the jet's radar footprint with radar-absorbing materials and a finer aerodynamic design than the Su-27, the Su-35 remains easier to detect than fifth and sixth generation jets. Conclusion: NGAD has an advantage in the stealth aspect, which gives it a great advantage in battles beyond visual range, BVR. Sensors and avionics. NGAD will use the latest generation of sensors with advanced artificial intelligence, AI, and electronic warfare, EW systems. AI will assist pilots in real-time situation analysis and decision-making. The Su-35 is equipped with an Irbis-E radar, capable of detecting targets up to 400 kilometers away and tracking multiple targets simultaneously. However, the sensor systems and avionics of the Su-35 are still below the level of fifth-generation aircraft such as the F-22 and F-35, let alone NGAD. Conclusion: NGAD excels in sensors and avionics, providing excellence in detection and information-based combat. Maneuverability. The Su-35 has 3D thrust vectoring, which allows it to perform extreme maneuvers such as Pugachev's Cobra and Kulbit air somersault. This makes it very superior in close combat, dogfight. NGAD, on the other hand, will most likely not focus on dogfights like the F-22 or Su-35. The design probably prioritizes stealth, speed, and network-centric warfare capabilities. Conclusion: in a close dogfight, the Su-35 has an advantage. However, NGAD is designed to avoid close combat by utilizing stealth and its superior sensors. D. Armament. NGAD will likely be equipped with latest generation air-to-air missile, AIM-260, JATM hypersonic missile, energy-based weapons such as lasers, drone launch capability as a wingman. Meanwhile, the Su-35 carries a variety of advanced weaponry, such as R-77 air-to-air missile, AMRAAM equivalent, long-range missile R-37M, range up to 400 kilometers, used to destroy AWACS aircraft and tankers. JASH 30-1 cannon for close combat. Conclusion: NGAD is likely to have more advanced weaponry, including hypersonic missiles and laser systems, giving it a strategic advantage in long-range warfare. Su-35 fighter jet, superiority and superiority in the air. The Sukhoi Su-35 fighter jet is one of the world's most advanced combat aircraft of Russian origin. The aircraft was developed by the Sukhoi Design Bureau and produced by the Komsomolsk-on-Amur aircraft plant, KNAAPO. The Su-35 is an evolution of the Sukhoi Su-27 family, designed for air superiority with significantly improved technology, making it on par or even surpassing some fifth-generation fighter jets. History and development. The Su-35 was first developed in the 1980s as part of the Su-27 modernization effort. Russia wants to create a fighter jet that is more agile, has more advanced avionics, and longer endurance. Initially, the project was named Su-27M, but after a series of tests and design changes, it was finally renamed Su-35. In 2008, an updated version of the Su-35, the Su-35S, went into mass production for the Russian Air Force. The aircraft has a variety of improvements, including more powerful engines, advanced radar, and an improved electronic warfare (EW) system. Design and technology. The Su-35 has an aerodynamic design optimized for high maneuverability. Some of its main features include 1. Advanced engine with 3 D-vector thrusters. The Su-35 uses 2 Saturn AL-41F1S engines that allow the aircraft to perform extreme maneuvers, such as Pugachev's Cobra and other super maneuverability maneuvers. The 3D thrust vector system on the engine nozzles provides an advantage in close combat, where this aircraft can move in a way that is difficult for the opponent to follow. 2. Advanced radar and sensors. The Irbis-E radar used on the Su-35 is capable of detecting targets up to 400 kilometers away and can track and attack multiple targets simultaneously. In addition, the OLS-35 infrared sensor system allows target detection without the need to use radar, which is useful for stealth attack missions. 3. Electronic warfare systems, EW. The Su-35 has advanced electronic warfare systems to disrupt enemy radar and missiles. This system provides extra protection against radar-guided missile attacks, making these aircraft more difficult to lock onto by opposing weapons. Combat capability. The Su-35 is categorized as a 4++ generation fighter jet, meaning it has some of the characteristics of a 5th-generation fighter but is not yet fully stealth. Here are some of its advantages in battle. 1. Air superiority. With its high maneuverability and advanced radar, the Su-35 is highly effective in dogfight as well as long-range combat. 2. Multi-role capability. In addition to air superiority, the Su-35 can also conduct ground and sea attacks using a variety of weaponry, including cruise missiles and guided bombs. 3. Full arsenal. The Su-35 is equipped with a 30mm GSH-30-1 cannon and is capable of carrying up to 8 tons of ordnance, including R-77, R-73, and R-27 air-to-air missiles, KH-29, KH-31, and KR-59 air-to-ground missiles. Precision-guided bombs such as the KAB-500 and KRAB-1500. Comparison with other fighter jets. Su-35 versus the F-22 Raptor. The F-22 has advantages in stealth and avionics, but the Su-35 is superior in maneuverability and has a longer range. The Su-35 can carry more weapons than the more limited F-22 due to its stealth design. Su-35 versus the F-35 Lightning II. The F-35 is more focused on ground attack and has better stealth technology. The Su-35 has higher speed, longer range, and superior dogfight capabilities to the F-35. Su-35 versus Rafale and Eurofighter Typhoon. In air combat, the Su-35 has better maneuverability than these European jets. However, the Rafale and Typhoon have advanced avionics and more modern electronic warfare systems. Su-35 operators in the world. Some countries that operate or are interested in buying the Su-35 include 1. Russia, as the main user with more than 100 active units. 2. China bought 24 units and used them to strengthen its air force. Third, Egypt ordered about 24 units to strengthen its combat fleet. 4. Algeria, India, and the UAE have also shown interest in the Su-35. Conclusion. The Sukhoi Su-35 is one of the world's best fighter jets with a combination of exceptional maneuverability, advanced radar, and heavy weaponry. It forms the backbone of the Russian Air Force and continues to attract attention from countries as a more economical alternative to fifth-generation fighter jets, such as the F-35. With its superiority in air combat and multi-role capability, the Su-35 remains a serious threat to its adversaries and is expected to remain relevant for decades to come.